And good morning. How are you doing? Hopefully, you're doing well. It is windy, as expected. Windy, do not burn outdoors today. We've got a red flag warning, and also we've got a wind advisory in place for today. Those winds have been really strong. So, of course, you don't want to burn anything outdoors because wildfire may spread rapidly. Just avoid doing that. All right, let's take a look. By the way, hopefully you're doing great on this day. I mean, it looks pretty outside, but we've got a little dust as well that's kicked up from West Texas and also New Mexico. All right, look at how much real estate across Texas has a extreme fire danger. I mean, all the way from the Big Bend into San Angelo up to even as far north as almost the Dallas-Fort Worth area through Austin, Waco, San Antonio, and Corpus Christi. So an awful lot of real estate with this extreme fire danger for today. Those winds are really gusting up there, plus it is dry as well. Look at our flag outside the studio. Here's temperature right now, 71 degrees. We did get down to 50, let's see, what would that be? That would be, wow, 56. Yeah, that's what I thought. 56 degrees was a low this morning. Temperatures, though, have rebounded. I think we may make it to the upper 70s, somewhere around 78, 79. Record high is 95, set back in 1901. That's a long-standing record from, of course, a long time ago. All right, this is the way I see it for the rest of the day. Today is a KINS 5 weather impact alert day. I think the high, again, is going to be somewhere around 78, 79. Those winds really strong. I think even stronger than what's posted there. I'll show you. In the wake of all of this wind, I think winds, of course, won't be as strong tomorrow. And I think the mornings, since it's going to be drier, it's a lot drier out there now. I think the lows will be cooler, but the highs will be really nice over the next couple of days. I think you're going to like it. Okay, let's take a look at the radar. Here's what's happening. We did have a line that before the line of showers, before the cold front arrived, it was a little drizzly early this morning with some showers, and then right around 6:30 to 7, that's when we had that line of heavy rain showers move through with some gusty winds, and it's been gusty basically ever since. But because the cap was so strong, we really missed out on any thunderstorm activity, and I guess that's a good thing. But just to the north, let's say, started around San Angelo, like the Waco area, just south of Dallas-Fort Worth, East Texas, and now into Louisiana. Some pretty big thunderstorms with very strong winds and also a few tornadoes up there. Matter of fact, you can see there in central Louisiana, pretty close to Alexandria, we got a tornado warning as we speak. And for Mardi Gras, wouldn't you know it, it's going to get wet for those folks in Mardi Gras. It is going to get wild. Not only will the people be wild, but the weather is going to get wild. They'll see some big thunderstorms later on this afternoon in New Orleans with some very gusty winds as that cold front pushes through. All right, so we do have a wind advisory in effect until 6 p.m. today. I think after 6 p.m., that's when the winds will finally start dying down. And also, we've got a red flag warning in effect from 8 a.m. until 9 p.m. Again, do not burn outdoors. All right, let's take a look at some of the current temperatures out there. We have got 71 here at the airport, 70 degrees at Hondo, New Braunfels 73, Gonzales 74, 60s throughout the hill country. Okay, here's what you really wanted to see is the wind speeds. These are the current winds right now, not the wind gusts, but the sustained winds. Wow, 32 miles per hour, Hondo 32, Pleasanton about 31 miles an hour. And the wind gust, so far today, we have seen a wind gust at the airport of 44 miles an hour. Hondo, 52. That was early this morning, by the way. Uvalde, a 51 mile per hour wind gust. And Floresville, around 50 miles per hour. That's some strong winds. Okay, I believe my state map is a little bit behind. I've got to update it. Yeah, oh, yeah, way behind. Earlier this morning, this is where I drew it. You could now. Let's see. What time did I draw this? I drew this probably about 8 o'clock this morning. So you can see how far that frontal boundary has moved from 8 o'clock to noon, moving pretty quick, and a little bit colder air working into the Panhandle. Earlier this morning, had some snow up there in the Panhandle. Temperatures there in the 40s right now at Amarillo. Okay, so here's the upper level pattern. That system is kicking out. The next chance for showers is going to be a real anemic chance Friday night into Saturday. By the way, I think Friday night into Saturday could see some snow in the Panhandle, and then it just doesn't look good for rainfall for really the next couple of weeks, which is really bad. We need some rain. We're running behind already for this year, and it just doesn't look good for rain in the rain gauge. All right, high temperatures this afternoon. Computer model says 77. I think the high is going to be 77, 78, 79, somewhere in the upper 70s, and the low temperature tomorrow morning around 51, 52, and we're back into the 70s. So dry air is really working in, and that's why we'll have cool mornings, but the days will be really nice. Okay, let's take a look at the pollen count. We've got a little bit of some mold. We've got some juniper, mulberry, oak, and it's all light. Okay, let's take a look at that 14-day forecast. Here we go. Temperatures again this afternoon. I think anywhere from 77 to 79 is fair game, I think. Again, do not burn outdoors. High temperatures this afternoon or tomorrow will be around 73 after a morning low of 51. Thursday 44, high 75. I think we can get in the mid 80s on Friday with southwesterly winds. Southwesterly winds will warm us up every time. Cool front Friday night into Saturday, maybe a 20% chance of a shower. Clouds Saturday morning, but sunshine in the afternoon. I think the weekend looks really good. Weekend high temperatures will be in the 70s. Don't forget to spring forward 1 hour on Sunday, March the 9th. And then next week, I think 75 Monday, 79 on Tuesday, maybe another weak frontal boundary on Wednesday the 12th, but not much cooling behind that front either. As we get into the 16th and 17th, I may need to lower those temperatures down a little bit. We may have another cold front, but boy, that's a long way out. But really, I guess to sum it all up, kind of spring-like with very little chances for rain, unfortunately. So that just doesn't look very good. All right, well, thanks for streaming with us. We appreciate it. And make sure to watch us at noon, 4, 5, 6, and 10, and I'll be back tomorrow morning. All right, we'll see you later.